What's good? What's good? Welcome to another episode of Cheef and Chart. It's your man Don Bucks. This brought to you by Rap and Dough, the home of money conversations. This is your first time tapping in. We talk about options trading and we talk about how to finesse the charts. So if that's what you into. Hit the like, subscribe, notification bell so you know when I'm going live. So this episode is Grape Gasoline because that's what I'm chiefing. And I think my subtitle is Bollinger Band bounce. Whatever it is, we called it yesterday. We're gonna get into that. Like I said before, we don't have crystal balls, man. We just following what the charts say. But the key is knowing what the charts say. So if y'all been tapped in up until this point, y'all should be learning a lot, taking a lot of notes. Hopefully y'all practicing. If y'all not practicing, you can use Webull. They have a paper trading section where they give you $1 million of fake money so you can practice, make mistakes. So feel free to go to the description in the channel. There's a referral link, my referral link. We'll both get some free shit for you signing up. So make sure you practice it. Before I get into that though, I like to go on my little spiel. Don't you hate when somebody try to insult your intelligence? Like, that's one of my pet peeves in life. Like, because I got the baby face, I look young. So people be trying to play me sometimes. Like, if y'all don't know, I'm 44 for the record, yo. I know I look young and all that. I'm 44. I'm an OG out here, right? But some people be just testing it, man. They be like, I guess trying to see how far they can go with the bullshit. And I'm experiencing that right now with my rental car. As of like in the past couple days or a week or so, dude been acting funny style. Because I think he think I'm a young boy. But I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. But that's when you got to lay the hammer down. Lay a couple things down flat. Like, listen here, my man. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen here, sweetheart. You feel me? But don't do that, y'all. Don't insult anybody's intelligence. Act like they don't know shit. Because I'll play like I don't know something just to see how far you can take it. Like, I'll be like, okay. Oh, for real? Oh, I'll do all that just to see how far you gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's what I'm going through. People insult my intelligence. Don't insult my intelligence, please. Stay on my good side. So let's get into this chart, man. Y'all, if y'all was tapped in yesterday at what the chart say Sunday, y'all know what we said was going to happen today. We said we was going to test 379. And if y'all was paying attention, look what we closed at. We closed at 379.95. And why do we say we was going to test that? Because we still have a high in the MACD. It's not a new high, but the low, the old low was not played with, shall I say. The MACD stayed up there. The last low of the MACD was right here. When it went up and came down, that is right here. And as you can see, the MACD is up here and it curved. So it's not, it attempted to go down, but it curved. So it maintained its upwards momentum, like we discussed yesterday. That plus the fact that it was bouncing off of this level, came down to this level. Let me make the screen bigger. So it came down to this level. This was, I believe, what day was that? Yep, that was Thursday. Um, then we said it was going to bounce. Lo and behold, it did. But it was, how could I say, it was janky. The bounce was janky because of the level that it had to contend with. But it bounced nonetheless. And I told you on previous episodes that some people use this moving average, this orange line in the middle of the Bollinger Band. They use that as part of their trading system. I don't use that as part of my trading system, but I do use it for references purposes. Like it corresponded with a level. People tend to go long at this moving average coming from being sold. So when it's sold and it comes down to the moving average, some people use this moving average as a position to go long or to do calls. So you add the fact that it's a level that it came down to, the Bollinger Band moving average is there, and the integrity of this bar. Look at it. Skinny as shit, which means it wasn't too much buying or selling. That means there's indecision or an equilibrium going on in the market at the time, at that price. So that equilibrium, the level and the Bollinger Band moving average equals bounce to me, on top of the fact of the MACD. So you add all these ingredients together. It's not one thing or the other. It's all of these things, and you're weighing them. You're weighing them simultaneously, right? You're going to get better at weighing them and deciding which probability is higher than the other with practice. That's what I'm telling y'all, practice. And it's better to practice with fake money than it is with real money, you dig? So that's why we have this bounce going on here. All of those ingredients added up to what we've seen today. So we called it yesterday. We said, okay, we have this MACD that hasn't formed a new low, so it's still upwards, right? We have that level, and we have the moving average that it came down to. Y'all know how I feel about these pin bars. When price comes down and then buyers come back in and take the bar back up, see how skinny it is? I mean, it came down here, it sold off down here, but buyers came in and bought it back up. So that closed like that. That's bullish. That's a bullish sign. You add that plus these moving average and this level that it's bouncing off of, and the MACD that says bounce, high probabilities of a bounce. And it did. We said we were going to test 379, and we did. Why? Because of all those things I just said. Another way you can figure out, and I said this in previous episodes as well, that you want to add to your tool belt is the MMO, measured move objective. What is the measured move objective? That is when you can guesstimate where price is going to terminate, the area where it's going to terminate when it swings. So here, it went up and stopped here, right? This is how you can do it. You take the last swing high, you subtract the last swing low. So 390 minus 368. Let's do the math. 390 minus 368. 90 minus 368, meaning do change. So add, it's 22 is the difference. So add 22 to 390 plus 390 equals 412. That is the area, not the exact point, but the area in which this swing is going to terminate. How long it's going to take to get there, I don't know. But the measured move objective says that is where it's going to terminate. So this swing here, I'm looking for it to terminate, like I said, at 412. But In subsequent episodes, we'll probably be talking about this episode here, Monday, November 7th. And be careful trying to make predictions too, because the market can always do what it want to do. But based off the measure move objective, this is a high probability chance of this happening. So right now we're looking at, we got one bar up. You know, usually we get a little bit weary of a swing after 3 bars in one direction. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3 down, boom, 1, 2, 3. Look, got janky at 4, boom, pull back. See what I'm saying? So we got 1 bar up. So 2, 3. All right, who knows? Might go all the way up here, but we only got 1 bar. So I'm looking for more upside tomorrow because we done broke this resistance. Now it's sitting on top. 379. Yeah, it's sitting on top of the jaw now. So of course, once a resistance is broken, it gets tested. Previous episodes, y'all know about them tests. Sometimes tests just test and keep going. Sometimes tests fail and it just keeps going down. So right now, I believe, yeah, see, we're above resistance, and here's the test. This red skinny bar right here. Make this bigger. You see how we're above the level, and then it tests, sitting on top of it now. That's normal price action. That's what happens at levels. That's why it gets janky around levels. It's people making a lot of decisions at levels. This is why you want to take profit before the level, because at the level, volatility increases. So it's going to be hard to get a good sell price at the level because prices are moving around too much. People buying, selling, trying to figure out what's going on at the level. But if you would have took profit and not try to be greedy before the level, you wouldn't have to contend with all that volatility at the level. Okay, so follow the yellow brick road, y'all. This is Cheef and Chart. You heard? I'm saying, I hope y'all following along. And if you haven't grabbed the course already, make sure you hit the description and grab that description of this channel. Grab the course, man. Grab the free workbook. Actually, you know what? I got a free workbook that I just released too. If you're on the email list, you'll probably got the email. If y'all didn't get it, you'll probably get it tomorrow or sometime this week. At least the Options Made Easy workbook. Let me show y'all. Here's my workbook there. Show y'all this workbook, man. Options Made Easy workbook. There we go. Options Made Easy workbook has all the topics that I talk about on a daily basis, questions about the topics that I talk about on a daily basis. So you can hammer home the concepts. Not only that, but the answers are in the back. Don't cheat, though. Don't cheat. Make sure you see if you can answer them first. Then refer to the answers. But that's available. It's free. All you got to do is pay for shipping. And go from there. But just to recap, make this screen bigger. Like I said yesterday, we was going to test 379. We did that and we broke through because of the new high in the MACD. that maintained itself. And yeah, so tomorrow I'm looking for a test of 383. We're going to test 383 tomorrow. So if you're in a play, I'll be looking to take profit tomorrow at the 383 level, 382. Let's see. Yeah, 383 something. What that say? Let's see what that say. 383.32 is the next level up. I would take profit before that. You know what I'm saying? Like for reasons I just described. But the longer term next level up is 388. So the longer term next level up is 388. Shorter term next level up is 383.50-ish. All right. So that's what we got. Like I said, if you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get this game, get this bread. Make sure if you haven't already, grab the course. Link is in the description of this channel. And like I always say, man, there is no competition. Where my face at? Hold up. Where my face at? Stop sharing. There we go. Like I always tell y'all, man, there is no competition for real. Like, I don't want this to be cliche. Like, there's really no competition. You should be trying to outdo yourself. You have no time to be thinking about what somebody else doing. We have so many things that we can be better at doing. So there's no competition. It's only you versus you. All right.